Hi everyone, in today's episode I was going to share with you a little bit of my personal story of how I got started in business and what my first real business is about. So stay tuned. So before I got started about how everything evolves for me in entrepreneurship, today I'm going to tell you what I do today. So basically I'm a CEO of a beauty tech company today and we're available in more than 10 countries. And we designed this special marketplace that connect beauty suppliers with beauty resellers that help sell these beauty products in their social space. So before I was doing all that and venturing into tech as of 2016, my first business started in 2010 selling hair accessories. Now that might sound a little strange to you, especially if you're in a professional background, corporate sector. You probably never hear someone who actually started a business selling hair accessories. Well, in 2010, I was already a stay-at-home mother for about 7 years and I wanted to start a simple business at home. I was a dropout college, so I don't really have business acumen. I don't even have raw talent that I can make money out of. So I thought I was going to sell a product. So I wanted to earn side income for my family. So I wasn't thinking about becoming a CEO, investing in technology, or open up more businesses. All I wanted was to sell a product on social media to my friends and my family and then start making money from there. So while I was figuring out what to sell, I stumbled on a couple of videos on YouTube where they show videos of how to make hair accessories, hair bows out of grosgrain ribbons. Now I've never even seen a grosgrain ribbon at that time, but I spent the $100 savings that I have to buy this box of ribbons from the US. Of course, I didn't even know local suppliers at that time, so I bought it online from the US and it came to my door and I started making all these grosgrain ribbons into hair bows. So I'm going to show you some of the products so you understand exactly what is meant by myself. So here is like a product, so your Christmas hair bows. So the children, particularly targeting the little girls, they're using these products, for example, as hair accessories to match their clothing for a special occasion. It's just a fashion product as a whole. So the next question is, how do I sell it? And where do I sell it? I actually made my daughter, who was 7 months at that time, start wearing these products, and I put her picture on social media, and on Facebook, my friends and my family who are particularly mothers with daughters starts contacting me and asking me to make it for them, which I did. So I started producing more and more of these hair accessories for mothers and generally earned an income. And the income went from hundreds to thousands every month just on orders until I couldn't keep up with the orders. So in the end, I trained more stay-at-home mothers to the skill of how to make a bowl and basically hire them to work for me. And so we were producing a lot more for the mass public. 6 months down the line, I got contacted by department store, the first being the fourth biggest retailer in Malaysia, Metro Jaya. And I won the contract even though it was really difficult for me to go out and do pitching or presentation for the first time. Just imagine being at home for so long. So I mustered the courage to eventually do it, which is why I was able to make the contract and supply to their stores. And all the work starts with learning how to visual merchandise, how to travel in the morning, catch up flights and go and stock up all these department stores for the shopping season. I got used to it and eventually bid for more department stores that within 2 years, the brand Bebebows itself entered 54 department stores. Some of the major names you probably know of like Toys R Us, Parksons, OJ, John Little. Eventually was making quite a reasonable amount of money that 2 years down the line after that, I had investors knocking on my door, investing, trying to grow that business as well as to encourage me to open more businesses. And that's exactly where it took me. I developed and went on to launch more brick and mortar companies, build it, incubated it and sold it, and eventually ventured into tech in 2016 and become the CEO you see me today. But however, it started as a very simple business. I want to take you on this journey because sometimes you never know how your small idea today could take you further, than you imagine in the future. So I would never thought I'd be a CEO, run a tech company, and running a global operation. It sounds all too difficult for me when I first got started, but as I still got started entrepreneurship journey, the whole journey actually just made me fall in love with building businesses, creating impact, and doing something that you can really feel proud of to tell your children. So I thought, let's get moving with more businesses. And I'm still doing a lot of investment as well as growing companies, which I love. But that's the story of how I first got started, simply selling hair accessories in Southeast Asia. So thank you for listening to my story this time. So I'm very happy to share with you. And if you have your story as well about how you got started in business and how your business evolved over time, I'll be happy to listen to your story. Please feel free to leave me a comment in the section below. At the same time as well, please subscribe to my channel. I do release videos weekly and I hope to address your question as well in my future videos. Thank you for watching this video, subscribing my channel, and till then, I'll see you next time.